Exeter, and today we have Greg Bisson.
Car, so showed up, and then after that I bent over.
Greg, the man, the myth, the legend behind Parks and Rec! So, it's an interesting job you have based on our interview we had with David Tovey on the report on the show here. So you have for 19 years been involved with Exeter Park and Rec. And for how long have you been the director?
The last 4, Garrett. In 2018, I became director in January.
All right, cool. So you got like a year or 2 under your belt before COVID kicks in.
Yeah, and that's a major curveball that we had to deal with, because when you deal with so many crowds and people, it's hard to do programming without crowds or people. Yeah. So that was a good curveball to have, but I think we handled it pretty well.
Nice, yeah. It looked very much like you guys managed to handle that challenge. And you seem like you had a pretty well-rounded staff to handle things that get thrown your way.
Yeah, no, any good director's lucky to have a strong supporting cast. David Tovey, Tara Barker, previously Melissa Roy. I mean, having that strong staff makes it easier on a director to be able to focus on other agendas. But at the same time, I've never taken my fingers off the pulse. I like to be in there for programming, especially when it's summer camp. Summer camp I developed here 20 or 19 years ago. It went from 70 people to 300 pre-COVID. So creating that culture, creating that programming, now we're trying to build it back, trying to really build back the numbers.
Nice. Yeah. Good steady campaign you have going though. So what got you into doing Parks and Rec?
Interesting story. I actually kind of fell into the career. I went to Southern New Hampshire University, majored in sports management, and at the time Jerry Maguire came out and everyone said, show me the money. So all of us sports management majors thought we would be the next sports agent. Well, guess what? We didn't realize you needed a law degree. So I quickly pivoted, dabbled in a couple different careers, and a small town called Milton, New Hampshire's Parks and Rec director position came open. It was their first Parks and Rec director ever. So I was fortunate enough to be selected for that, and ever since then I've been a Parks and Rec head now. I really love the variety of Parks and Recreation. If I wanted to work a 9-to-5 job, I probably would have followed all my friends to Fidelity or State Street Bank, but I kind of like having different things at different seasons. And then about 4 years in Milton, the assistant director's position came open when Doug and Jan Dicey retired. And Mike Favreau, the former director, hired me as assistant director. So I am here now, 19 years later.
Nice, nice, cool. So that's good. You know, you got a nice job where it's new things all the time, new challenges, new curveballs. So of all places, why Exeter after Milton?
Well, Exeter is one of the well-respected Parks and Rec agencies in the state. So when that assistant director's job came open, I was really aggressive in getting an interview because I felt that was the right trajectory for my career. Milton is a population of about 5,000 people. So this was 3 times bigger. And honestly, having met colleagues from all over the country now, Exeter is just very supportive of all their Parks and Recreation. They're really an active community. They want to get out from our youngest to our oldest. And you never get into this career to get pleases and thank yous. You do it because you like to do it. And I think that's where the common denominator for all of us Parks and Rec professionals is you just do it because you actually like giving back to the community.
All right. Cool. So that's good to get up and have your have your drive to go ahead and go, all right, we're gonna set up all these chairs for the brass band today, and then tomorrow we're gonna do something with the pool, and then there's gonna be this holiday event that comes up. Nice. It's kind of like working at the TV station in a weird way.
Very similar, where you guys get thrown things at you all the time, and that's where we like the challenges. And that's why we encourage people all the time to reach out to us, because we don't know what we don't know. So if people are big into any type of activity, come to us. We'll love to work with you.
Yeah. All right, so I did some homework. Not a lot, but some homework. And I happen to know you're a little bit of a foodie.
I love my food, especially chicken wings.
Chicken wings. That's your favorite.
Yeah, chicken wings are my go-to. Buffalo chicken wings. In my younger days, I probably like the spicier chicken wings, but
Like on the level of spice, is this like one of those spiciness that like if you touch it, it'll start to burn you?
no, I never went that far. Something where you take a good bite of it and then about 10 seconds later, you feel a good heat.
Feel a good heat?
Yeah, but in my old age now, I've kind of gone away and gone more mild. But I do love the flavor of buffalo sauce.
Yeah. Do you ever watch Hot Ones?
I have not.
You should. You should. Maybe we can do that one day. We can do like the hot wing connoisseurs of Exeter. Have a lineup of people from former selectman Darrell Brown to Scott Ruffner to you, and we can have everybody try different hot wings.
Yeah, I love hot sauces too. I actually have a friend that anyone that loves hot sauce, Spicy Shark. So Gabe started that, and he's given me some samples, and I love the hot honey.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, I see that. All right. I think maybe sometime we need to have Greg Bisson back, and we'll just do like a plate of different hot wings to try
Yeah.
out. We'll have like a lineup of different sauces to try.
Absolutely.
All right, yeah, because hot food is actually one of my favorite things to eat. In fact, actually today I brought a really spicy burrito with me for lunch.
Well, I love Mexican food.
Okay.
I try to spread my love to the restaurants of Exeter. So I don't really go to one restaurant per se. I love Las Olas. I love.
All right, let's do like a top 5 or a top 10 list.
Oh. Well, if you want to go top 5, for me, that actually eaten in town.
Well, not necessarily a top 5, but like a fave 5.
Supreme Pizza was one of my favorites before the fire. Hopefully they'll come back strong. I love Front Row. I love Szechuan Taste. They're very good at the luncheon plates, and the Chinese food's excellent. Sea Dog, I'm really big into Sea Dog, and I'm a big fan of what's Fly By Night Cafe.
Fly By Night Cafe.
Is that the one, the UFO, right? Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry out there, fans. Good sandwiches.
Good sandwiches. Favorite sandwich there? Because they got like a huge, you walk in, there's like a variety to pick from.
I'm a basic guy. I'm a Turkey Club guy.
Turkey Club?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we got our number 5 pick.
Number 5, I would have to say I'm a big fan of Jersey Mike's now, even though it's a franchise.
All right, cool. Jersey Mike's, even though it's a franchise. Not eating there yet. But you know somewhere's good when all the cops in town order a bunch of Jersey Mike's for someone's retirement.
Yeah. That's the go-to catering right now, and anyone that is looking, they're good. And Matt, the owner, is a big supporter of Parks and Rec, so I gotta give him a shout out. He sponsored a couple of our different softball teams.
Nice. Cool. So do you also find too, not just that people are supporting Parks and Rec, but do you find people in the community too are supporting other things as well, like very supportive of like example, like little league teams or starting up some kind of project that's going to benefit the community, like a playground or something?
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of the businesses, and I understand that sometimes they're stretched thin, but they're very supportive. Youth softball, youth soccer, youth baseball all have a good following of people that will sponsor them. And then on the lesser side, but growing, is our arts and culture side of it. Our concerts, the Tune and Fork Tuesdays that we started with Team, has been a good addition to the downtown lineup, and we have two big sponsors, Cambridge Trust and Alchemy and Herb. So we're happy to collaborate with them. But I mean, anytime a new business moves in, there's the opportunity to partner with a Parks and Rec or a different agency like that, because that's the most attentive. People tend to schedule their kids to do multiple activities. So the more you can get out there in front of their face, the better. And that's where the opportunity Parks and Rec has, because we have the rec park with a lot of various programs, and youth softball actually holding most of their games there. So between the two of us, we have a few signs throughout thanking our sponsors. But we do understand that we can't always go to that same set of people and burden them. So we try not to ask for too much.
What's your favorite thing about Exeter?
I like the picturesque downtown. Like, if you really think of a postcard for a typical New England town, Exeter is written all over it. And when I tell people that I work in Exeter, everyone knows it of the quaint New Englandist town, which I really love, especially in the holidays when they light up the downtown. But and just the easy access to everything here in town. We have a lot of parks that are in walking distance of downtown. We have a lot of activities going on. There's some great businesses. Like, when I look at a place to bring my family, we'll come down here and we'll walk the downtown because it's so walkable. So I think having this downtown makes Exeter unique.
Cool. Well, Greg, thank you. I think we reached our time. So is there any last words, anything you'd like to share before we go?
Look for a new survey coming out. We love our surveys, so we have a survey. We've solicited several designs for a new and improved play and playground. So we got to narrow those down, and then look to a public input session on those 3 designs to narrow down to the design. So we want to make sure that we're meeting the needs of all the residents.
Excellent. All right, Greg, thank you. You heard it, Exeter. If you would like to be in the spotlight or recommend somebody, you can contact us at extvg@exeternh.gov. Thank you and have a great day.